The late great Ernie Cato used to say, I'm not sure, but I think all music started in New Orleans. Musicians from all over the world have come here, famous ones, infamous ones, and going to be famous ones, and I've heard them say the same thing. The spirits that created music here, and it never went away. There's time in these floors in this building, this room we're in. You know, people have lived and sung, and when you're looking to write a song, you need to look no further than inside of yourself. But when you walk these streets and breathe this air, you're breathing in romance and history and mystery and tragedy and love and loss. And a song that's already percolating inside of you gets to have all that filter through it like the spices of New Orleans itself. And it touches your play, and it touches your singing, it touches your words, and it touches your listeners. My name is Paul Sanchez. I'm New Orleans born, New Orleans bred. When I die, I'll be New Orleans dead. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, I'm a storyteller, and if it doesn't hurt anybody, I'll be anything else you want to pay me to be.
My first gigs were all through Miami Beach. I go down there now, it's all plastic fantastic now. Ain't nothing real. Memphis, there's like a 3-block area of Beale Street, and it's just storefronts, just like a Hollywood set. Here, it's the real thing. When I say jazz, you know, everything, if you approach it right, every kind of music you play is jazz, because jazz means you're approaching it from a form of where you're listening to it from outside. You're not just listening to it. You're figuring I could do the same thing by going make, you know, just hearing everything, every sound there is. When you're free and you're playing free, that is jazz.
If you love it via the ears, then you got to come and feel it via the soul. Because nothing like the vibe of it. Nothing like walking into a John Boutte show on a Monday night where it's so hushed it feels like a church, and it is. It is the church of John Boutte saving your musical soul on a Monday night.
I knew I missed my mark. I should have been Reverend Johnny Boutte. Because I bought it back. Never too late. You know what? People always say that I have a great live show, and I think I try to just keep it fresh. Selfishly, I really try to sing songs that make me feel better. And doing so, it seems like I get to make other people feel better about things also.
And people come to learn that. I mean, this place is constantly being, not saturated, but being more and more open to people coming in and playing.
To understand, like, to play it, to internalize it, I do think you have to be here, and I think that's one of the big reasons I did come here, is because I want to be able to be where jazz was created and be with the people that are still playing that authentic music. My name is Chris Hockeppel. I perform on the stage named Burris, and I'm a musician here in New Orleans. Only lived here for about a year now. There are a lot of people that have been playing here since they could hold an instrument. So we have to just kind of truck it, right? You have to go from gig to gig. I see a lot of people that are just playing 4 or 5 gigs a day. If you're gonna be a musician and you're only gonna play 1 gig a day, you're not gonna be able to pay rent.
Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to promoting all kind of stuff in New Orleans, man. You know, but people come here for 2 things, music and food. I don't see them really putting those resources to try to help working musicians maintain a livable wage. They need to prioritize the music.
there are a lot of people like the general public that appreciate music and appreciate seeing it, but don't necessarily think that as much of it as a profession as more of a hobby, right? So that's kind of where, like, if your plumber comes in and does work, you gotta pay your plumber, but people don't necessarily think that about musicians all the time.
I can only speak for the New Orleans music community, and I've heard this from other musicians that come here from LA and from other, they're astounded at the generosity they find here.
New Orleans is an interesting place. It's very enticing. A place where the musicians are very open-armed and open-minded.
You know, that's the whole spirit. Club is packed, and some of the greatest blues artists from all over the world come and play at that joint, you know, and it's just open. I mean, you come in, you walk up going, hey, I want to play. You go, sure, come on up.
If you're going to be a professional musician, you have to really keep all your music pockets open. So you can't just turn out a gig because it's not your favorite type music.
And that's kind of the open-mindedness, you know, where you don't get people that are too good to play.
That's the thing. Music is supposed to be bringing joy to people. That's, you know, that's the purpose of it. You know, Plato said it gives a soul to the universe. You know, there it is.
Just the honesty, the humanity. That's one of the things I love about New Orleans, man. It's just people really are sincerely try to connect with you somehow.